Hey guys, I'm gonna pull a whole huge prank on my sister. At this moment, she's sleeping. I think I have another camera there watching her, but I'm gonna switch both of the keys for her car for another car, you know? Okay guys, this one is her key, right? For her car, right? I'm gonna use this key. I'm gonna switch this key with this key, and then put this key into her car, and I'm gonna lock the door. And let's see how long it would take her to realize her keys are stuck in the car. I'm gonna go try to wake her up, but I'm gonna switch these keys. I think I'm gonna put this one in my pocket. Put this. Should I just no? I think I'm gonna put it on this one. So I'm gonna put her real key on this one. Let's see how far this prank can go. Guys, I didn't do a prank in a while. Like, I bet you someone already did this prank, but okay guys, I got her real key and I got the stunt double key. This key is for a different car. Her key, stunt double key. Time to lock this one inside her car. Let's go. Like that, guys. Should I leave it like that? Yeah. I'll leave it like that. Time to lock back the door. So you guys, the prank actually failed at this moment because as soon as I was going to put the next camera, or the second camera, into her car, and I come back inside the house, she already knew. Because I had this other key in my hand. So, that failed. It's okay, you guys, if it failed, you know. Because I didn't even know she got up. It's not like I have it's not like I have, like, the other video, the other camera on, like, on real time, and is on my phone, you know. So I didn't see her get up and go to the kitchen. So she got up, go to the kitchen, got her something to eat. As soon as I opened, the prank was already done because she already saw me switching the keys. So epic failure. But I want to tell you like this other story would have happened, you know. I think I'm going to rate the title for Epic Failure, locking my sister's keys in the car. But as long as that like, loss, you know. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. At this moment, oh, I forgot to tell you, the time we went to, I think it was Rapids. The time we went to Rapids, you know, it was fun, you know, because it was a water park, you know. It was a water park, you know. I'm going to put some pictures right here or so. Right here or over here. Oh yeah, subscribe. Anywho, let me tell you when you went to Rapids, you know. It was a blast. It was with me, my sister, and my brother, you know. And I guess my dad tagged along, you know. And my cousins tagged along as well. I think it was my cousins and his sister. My dad's sister, you know. So it was maybe like three of my two of my cousins, or was it three? I can't remember how many was there. Anywho, so before we even went to Rapids, you know, let's start to the beginning, you know, because that's how Stargate begins, you know. So we decided to go to Rapids, you know, because it was a water park, you know, and it would be much funner to go with your family, right? That's what I thought, you know. But my cousins tagged along, you know, and my dad's sister tagged along as well, you know. So we find in our bathing suits, you know, because we happy because we're going to Rapids together, you know. And it's not going to be people holding us back from going to not all of the rides, but we're going to go on all of them as well. Is most of the ones we actually saw on, like, when he was like Googling it, it was like, we saw the blue one. We mainly saw the blue one, the blue and white one, and then we saw the dark blue one, and then we saw the red one, you know. And it was looking kind of amazing, you know, because it was amazing because it was a water park, you know. We never went to a water park before. Yeah, together, you know. So we decided we was going to Rapids, you know. We found out how much it was, you know. I think for each person, I think it was maybe like, for each person, I think it was maybe like 100 or 100 and something. I don't remember for each person. But yeah, we found out how much it was, and we was going on our way, you know. Before we go on our way to go to Rapids, you know, we had to go pick up the rent money, you know. And my mom didn't know about we was picking up the rent money and using it to go to Rapids, you know. If she watched this video, she would know. Anywho, so we picked up the rent money. It was maybe like 9-ish or so. Picked up the rent money, and then we hopped in the car, you know. And then our cousin said they was, I think, maybe like a mile away, you know. So we started to drive. Somehow we caught up to them, you know. And now it was like maybe like 11, you know. And we finally got there after like 2-3 minutes passed, you know. 2 to 3 minutes passed, you know. And then we got there. We get into a parking spot, and I'm deciding, like, should I leave this bathing suit on or like put something over it. I actually did put something over it, another bra over it, you know, just in case. Anywho, and then I put on a pants because I didn't want to, like, I wanted to, like, had a gym pants on, you know, because I wanted to wear a gym pants. So the cousins pull into the parking spot right next to us, right? And I'm still deciding, like, am I going to wear this gym pants or am I going to wear different gym pants? So I started to wear this black gym pants, what I got when I was in middle school, you know, because I had gym, you know. So I wore that one, right? And we closing the door to go out of the parking spot from our car, you know. We went to, like, the ticket area, you know, you have to pay to get inside Rapids, you know. Outside it looked really huge. Like, you could see all the rides, like, all over the place. It was like, I think it was the blue one right here, like, I think it was a red and white one right here, and all these other stuff, you know. And you could see, like, people coming down of the slide, you know. So that's what we saw, and we were so giddy, you know. We was, like, so happy, you know. So we finally we went to the ticket place because now it's our turn, you know. We paid. We used the rent money. Like I said, if our mom watched this video, then she would know how we got into Rapids or what money we used to go to Rapids, you know. Anywho, so we paid them, you know, and we paid, my dad paid for all of us, even the cousins, you know, with the rent money, you know. And we went in, you know, and we was thinking to ourselves, like, which ride should we go on? Which is the first ride we go on, you know? And I really think it was the blue and the white one. It was like a light blue one, and it was white, you know? It had stripes of white. So we got on that one, right, first, I think. And then it was a long line, guys. Just keep in mind, it was a long line just to, like, wait, you know? And I already told you that I forgot how to swim, guys. It was me and my other siblings forgot how to swim, you know. And my other sister, she remembered how to swim, you know. It was only her remembered, you know. At this moment, you can still see my eyes kind of, like, puffy or so, and it's, like, kind of smaller than this eye. But don't pay any mind to it, because now it's, like, a week now, guys. Like, I don't know if it's, like, irritated. I don't know, but usually I have to, like, open it up wider, you know, somehow. But it looks like this all the time, you know. I don't know if I just broke this eye because, like, it's not paying attention. I feel like I'm damaged goods. Just like the other story I told you. Let's get back to the story, right? So we decided to go on the light blue and I think stripes with light blue and white, you know. So we got on that one first, right? And we got on it, right? It was on the top of the ride, you know. And then we sat onto this floaty, right? And it was like a floaty right here, like, and then it goes straight down and it goes all the way down into these big tubes, you know. And we went straight and then we went right into the water. Yeah. I don't know how it turned the slide. I don't know how it turned into going down into open out, and it was like a slide, you know. That was pretty cool. And then we fell right into the water, you know. So that was the first one we went on. And then we went on, I think it was a yellow ride, you know. I can't remember what it how it went, you know. I think it was like a swerve, you know. It was like a cone, you know, but it was like a big open cone. It was like huge, and it had like a tunnel to go down, you know. So we went on that one as well. I think we went on this red and white one, and I think it was like a swerve. It was most of the slides or the rides. It was like a big cone, and it was like going around. It was like almost like a toilet, you know. So it was just going around, you know. Then we just dip into in the big tube, and it goes down, you know. So that one, I don't think that one is my favorite one, you know. I think it was the yellow one for some odd reason. The yellow one was like almost different, but like the same like the other one, because it was like a circle round. I remember we was all into this one. I don't remember if it was like a dark blue one. No, it was the yellow one. The yellow one was fun, you know, because it was like a big bowl. So it was like a big bowl, but it almost looked like a toilet, you know, because it flushed just down into like the hole, and then it went all the way down into like the pool area, you know. So it was like, I think it's supposed to be only like 4 people on a floaty, because it was like you know those big floaties will have like 4 passenger seats on it. So it was like a lot of us, and we wanted to be in one 4 floaty, you know. So we told our sister and the other cousin to go back, because they're gonna be with some other strangers, you know. And so they went back, you know. I don't know if they got lost, but I think they did got lost, but then they found their way to go back to the aunts and our dad, you know. So they found their way, and at this moment we already done with that 4 seated ride, you know. It was like it was like a big bowl. It was like the man was right here, and then he like push you into like in this big bowl, you know, and it goes around. It goes around for like at least like 30 seconds, you know, and then it goes go down, you know, and it goes into the tunnel, you know, and it goes splash into the water, you know. All of them is all of them was like a water ride, like all of them. It was like a plain water ride, you know. So we got out of there, right? And then after a while, we was like, let's go to the part with the pool, you know. It was like a donut, but it was like a pool donut, you know. Cause it was like the stream was like going straight, but then it curved like that, you know. So it was like all the floaties would look like a donut, you know. It was like all of them, like all over the place, you know. So some people lost their floaty, and some didn't want to retrieve this floaty, so it was like going around, you know. Some people was like falling out of their floaties. It was hilarious. But long story short, my sister actually found us, you know, and she got into the water as well. And my brother, you know, he didn't know to swim either. So there's like a couple of ones, it was like baby rides we went on, because my brother was there, you know. And he didn't know how to swim. I think he was like 8 or so. 8 or 10. I can't remember. But yeah. So we used those kind of swing. We went on those baby ones. And you know the ones would have like, the ones would have like the pool area. And then it's like these little strings you have to hold on with these big little cone things was on the floor. So you got to go from one side to the other with these big, like, I think it was like a little donut area, but it was like all flat, you know. So you put your foot on it and then you keep going like until you get to the other side, you know. So that will happen. And after we came from there, because, oh yeah, we ate some food. I think we had like chicken wings and some fries or something like that. So we had that and we went home, you know. After we part ways, we went, and at this time it was like maybe like it's dark, like it's not like pitch black, but it was like dark enough. And I think it was like maybe like 5 or so we got home, 5 or 6. But we didn't went home. We went to the my mom's restaurant, right? Before we went to my mom's restaurant, we was driving, and oh, keep in mind, my sister was driving the whole way, going and coming back, you know. So we drove, and then we had to pay for the toll, but my cousins paid for us, you know. And we went, and we had our, like, you know, those emergency lights on, so we can find, we know if we're close to our cousins or so. So we went that way, and we finally got to my mom's restaurant, you know. So we told my mom how we had a good time and stuff like that, and then we had to start cleaning up. The restaurant, you know, so we can go home. And I think that's the ending of how we went to Rapids. It was fun. It was amazing. Y'all should go to the Rapids, you know, if you have like plans to go somewhere, you know. Like and subscribe, turn your notification on. Bye.